fastest basketball show in the world. It slams, it jams, it's basketball action just the way you like it. It's large and in charge. It's Engen in the zone. In the zone, brought to you by Engen, it's all about performance. The 4-1 in today's game plan. The action huts up as we stay in Bloemfontein. 9 teams have been whittled down to 4, with only 2 going through to the finals. We've got the dope on the teams that made it and those that didn't in the Engen 18 and under interprovincial girls semis and finals right here, right now.
我好鍾意同埋好享受呢個比賽。
Before we get into the action, a quick roundup of what's been happening elsewhere in the wild world of b-ball. Johannesburg was the scene of one of the biggest cultural festivals of the year. South Africa's Chinese community from all of the provinces gathered to enjoy social and cultural interaction. Different sports from soccer to golf to 10-pin bowling are played. But the highlight of the festival is without doubt the basketball tournament. Participating in the tournament, the ITE Dover, a team from Singapore who took on the best that South Africa had to offer. They proved too strong, taking the Southern Gauteng A's men's team down 83-41. We'll bring you highlights of the action right here on Engen in the zone in the week to come. It's back to Bloemfontein for more action from the Engen 18 and under interprovincial tournament held there recently. With its historic buildings and stark landscape, the city has a vibrant youth culture with its various universities and technicons, most notably Vista University, where the action continued. But it's not for a sociology lecture that we've come for. It's for the girls' semis and finals. Let's get ready to rumble! With the round-robin stages out of the way, it was down to 4 teams to battle it out in the semi-finals. Limpopo and KZN have made it through, but KZN had to win their final round-robin game after being whooped by Limpopo 78-28, which they did comfortably. Gauteng had been consistent throughout as defending champs with a great victory over host Free State, securing their place in the semis. Western Cape made their intentions clear, going out into the last of the 4 with a resounding slamming of Northern Cape 81-8. It was to be about more than a game, but a battle between coaches like Monwabisi Planga from the Western Cape, Stephen Shorley, Gauteng's vocal coach, and coach of the tournament underdogs KZN's Val Fowler, and a tournament favourites coach Keith Chauke from Limpopo. We're burning up the box. KZN made it through to the semis by the skin of their teeth. Will they perform under pressure? And the nail-biting semi between Western Cape and Limpopo have the Engen Interprovincial Championships next. Engen in the zone, it's fat.
Do you get enough fibre in your diet? I thought I did, but my stomach didn't quite agree. Then I tried the Kellogg's High Fibre Brand 2-week challenge. In just a few short days, I could really feel the difference. Kellogg's High Fibre Brand has 100% of my morning fibre needs to keep me regular and feeling great. Because feeling great starts from the inside, try Kellogg's High Fibre Brand every day for 2 weeks. You'll feel so great, you'll love it forever.
Monday at 6:30. Get ready, because this time it's for real, as ETV brings you exclusive profiles of your favorite backstage stars every weeknight. But you could win a cell phone plus MTN starter pack from Bradlow's right now if you call this number. Spend $4,999 at Bradlow's and you get an Alcatel 311 cell phone plus MTN starter pack free. And you could even win a trip to Korea, Japan in June. So call And remember to tune into Backstage Monday at 6:30. Breadloaves, furnishing South African homes for nearly 100 years. Get closer to the goal. Get closer to the stars. Get Gillette 2002 FIFA World Cup. Brought to you by Gillette. Love the game and be free with ease.
Welcome back to the dope basketball action. This is Engen in the zone.
I think realistically we're a young side, very inexperienced. That's why I say to get to the top four is what I came for. You know, if we can get further, then that's a bonus. But I'm not, you know, over-optimistic.
KZN were lucky to be in the semis at all. They had not shown the form that was expected of them, and were it not for their final win against Mpumalanga early on the day, they would have been going home early. They came up against a determined Gauteng team, intent on successfully defending their title. 17-year-old captain Pumbla Satula was leading the barrage of scoring for Gauteng. The Eden College student racked up a game high of 19 points for a team. KZN was simply unable to make any headway in the game as strong Gauteng defense robbed them of possession time and time again. The usually dominant Alan Motuatse only scoring 12 points in the game. The slaughter of the innocents continued with Gauteng showing no mercy as they romped into the finals with an overwhelming victory over KZN. The final score, an embarrassing, wait for this, 78-10 to the defending champs. It's time for Word Up. Wisdom from the stars this week from an unknown genius. Read them and learn from the wise. In the other semi-final, a resurgent Western Cape faced off against Limpopo in one of the most exciting games of the championships. We join our commentator Siyabonga Nkwekazi to take us through the action.
Western Cape now needing a messiah, someone to lead them in the game. And the number 10 from Western Cape scores a basket. Going back to defense, the crowd really getting back into this game. And the really difference between this Western Cape team and last year's under-18 team must be said in the coaching. There's more strategy and more discipline. Number 7 for Western Cape driving the ball up the court, putting up a layup, and she scores it. Limpopo now busy pushing the ball up the court. Western Cape trying to catch up, trying to win this game to book themselves a place in the final. Limpopo swinging the ball around. Mashachi launches a 3. She makes it. Full court press by Limpopo. Western Cape now on the front court, swinging the ball around. Natalie, she gets fouled and she makes it. Foul isn't called, she gets up the floor. The new kid from Western Cape, number 8. Charlene Grill representing her number. Western Cape almost getting a steal. It ends up in Grill's hands. She fakes, steps over the three-point line, shoots a 2, and she makes it. Western Cape's now baskets away from tying this game against Limpopo. Crowd really getting into it, trying to spur their team on. And as you see in the timeout, the intensity being shown by the team and the coaches. 3 minutes left, 60-59. Jump ball, Western Cape wins it. A drive by Grill, crossing over her man, straight to the basket. A foul is called and she will step to the line. This girl has brought her game to the semi-final, folks. She really wants to see Western Cape in this final. She'll step to the line, get her rhythm going. Makes the first shot, nothing but the net. Scores are now tied. With just under 3 minutes to go in the semi-final. Her second shot to go. Doesn't make it. Limpopo with the rebound. Just over 2 minutes left, and Mahlachi's got the ball, spins her man outside her vest, chucks up a shot, doesn't make it. Limpopo still with the rebound, and they score the basket. They're now 2 points up. Natalie trying to push the ball up the floor. Turns it over, Limpopo has it, fast break opportunity. Mahlachi puts it up, doesn't make it. Limpopo still's got the rebound, Mahlachi puts it up, it doesn't fall down. Western Cape, and a foul is called on Mahlachi, playing aggressive defense there, really frustrated at her missing both those baskets to get the lead. Both teams are now searching for a strategy to try and clinch this game. It's the dying minutes of the game, the fourth quarter. The crowd trying to spur their team on, trying to get behind their girls' teams. And the score's 62-60 to Limpopo. Western Cape nailing one free throw. They got a chance to tie this game with just 51 seconds left in the game. Bricks the second free throw, rebound by Limpopo, dives on the floor, gets the loose ball. Such hunger being shown by the Western Cape girls to win this game. Large anticipation by the crowd. The ball's being swung around, but a steal by Natalie. She drives the ball up, and a foul is called. Limpopo now has been fouling all the way through, and they've reached their foul limit. So Natalie will go to the line and shoot two and have a chance to take the lead with seconds left in this game. She bricks the first one. Understandably so, with the amount of pressure she's facing. She smiles, sighing to the rim. Nerves almost being evident on her face. She tries to get her rhythm with the bounce. Puts it up. It's good. Clock's winding down. Seconds to go, and Limpopo's got possession. What will happen? Trying to swing the ball around, finding their go-to girl. Almost an uncharacteristic turnover by Mahlachi. She gets the ball back, though. Time to redeem herself over here. Bank shot, and it's money. Limpopo with the lead. Seconds to go. Mahlachi all over the Western Cape offense. Pushing the ball up. And Charlene Grill has really stepped into the shoes as a leader of this Western Cape team. There she is, folks. Scores are tied with 14 seconds left on the clock. Limpopo's got possession. Mahlachi fakes, puts it up. She breaks it. They still have the rebound. Not good. Swinging the ball around, Limpopo. Oh my goodness. She drops the ball. Game's over. Scores are tied. We'll have 5 minutes of extra time to decide who will go to the finals from the semi-final match. Extra time started. Limpopo pushing the ball up. They'll definitely be looking for the hot hand, who is Mahlachi. They find the number 7 on the wing, who bricks the three. But a lucky rebound falls into the laps of the Limpopo girls, and she scores it. Turnover by Natalie. Don't know if she's crying or she's injured. And a foul is being called on her. We jump to the jump ball. Western Cape gets it. Jermaine Kermis gets it, fakes it, goes to the hoop, puts it up, and it's good. She's been doing the little things that really matter in this game. Her and her headband representing the hype. Limpopo pushing the ball up the floor. Good handles. Missing the basket, possibly because of the foul. She'll go to the line. She misses the first one. Patricia Masangani has a chance to make the second one, and she does. This puts Limpopo in the lead again in this extra period. Oh, a foul by the Limpopo defense on the go-to-go for Western Cape. She makes the first free throw. She's really got big game temperament, this girl. Number 8, Charmaine Grill. She'll go for her second shot, gets her rhythm, really focused. Doesn't get a lucky bounce off that. Limpopo pushing the ball up. Fast break opportunity. Who else but Mahlachi makes it count? Oh, off guard, she gets a steal and another basket in a space of seconds. Limpopo all over the Western Cape offense. like white on rice. Look at them trying to get a steal. Crowd is counting down to seconds. They regained possession. They got all the time in the world. And a hustle for the ball on the floor and a jump ball being called by the referee. It's almost over, folks. Limpopo can taste sweet victory, and you can see the jubilation on the bench. Yasmin van Veek lying injured and wasted on the floor. Obviously, the pressure and the intensity of the game getting to the players. Limpopo celebrating. Jump ball. They win it. Scramble. And the game is over. Limpopo winning the game 71-67. Where they'll play the final against Gauteng. A great show by Limpopo to bring themselves back. But disappointment goes to Western Cape for a much improved team who really stuck it out to bring themselves back and try to win this game in overtime.
4 teams have been reduced to 2. One will walk away with the title of Engen 18 and under provincial champions. Will Limpopo continue their storming run through the competition, or will Gauteng successfully defend their title? Find out after the break. Engen in the zone. Wicked.
When you don't have time for a headache, use Disprin Extra Strength. Disprin has a rapid absorption system that can get to work in 5 minutes to relieve pain fast. Disprin Extra Strength, fast-working medicine, because life doesn't stop.
Sunday night. Travel to a time when men were men. Monsters were ugly. And women were nervous. Because they knew the only place they'd ever find a real man is in the E-Zone with Saturn 3, 11:50 Sunday night.
Here's what's ahead on E tonight. At 6:05, the Football Fundies take on Moku Soccer Challenge. At 6:30, follow your favorite team on the road to Asia. And at 7, on time as usual, E-News Live. Entertainment the way you like it. Free. Only on E tonight.
What's up? You're back with Engen in the zone. Right?
Brace yourselves for the ladies' final with Gauteng. Players such as number 10, Pumla Satuli, the captain, and Florence Lipo, together with Ellen Matratse, really to look out for. They've made every national team there is since under 16. And Limpopo, their number 4 go-to girl, who brought them out of the depths of the extra period game against Western Cape, Johanna Mahlachi, and also their number 7, Dinebo. We pick up the game with 2 minutes left in the first quarter. Limpopo swinging the ball. Mahlachi gets a shot in there. They get a rebound and it's good. Pushing Limpopo up to 15, 1 point over Gauteng. Lungile scored that basket, reflecting a very evenly matched sides here in this final. Good handles being shown by the Gauteng point guard, number 15, Mabasa. She runs back on defense, a full-court press being applied by Gauteng, which leaves Limpopo just to waltz into their zone and get a basket. Defense not really the key in this game, and the scores after the first quarter are tied, highlighting that really no defense being played at all, as we see 27 attempts and 17 baskets made. Number 7 from Limpopo, good left hand, unusual to be seen in women's games. Limpopo dominating the ball possession in the second quarter. And so is their number 7. The ball being pushed up court. Mahlachi for the layup. It's good. Not much seen from Gauteng in this second quarter, as they're struggling to get the ball over the halfway line, and a jump ball is called. Limpopo notorious for their full court pressure, which was key for them in the semi-final against Western Cape. As we see it again, a steal. And Mashachi gets another open layup. Full court press being applied again. A loose right-hand layup by Limpopo's number 6. Getting back on defense. Loose handle. A three-point attempt. Bricks it. Pumla trying to get the rebound, not good. And who else but their go-to girl, number 4. Gauteng really getting into some deep problems trying to get the ball up the floor. And when they do, they score. Not getting back on defense quickly and caught off guard. A good save by the Limpopo girl. And she converts it to a basket. Full court press being applied again. We've seen this Limpopo team run fast breaks time and time again. It's a wonder why the coach hasn't devised a strategy to let them set up half court. Meanwhile, on the other end, Pumla nails a two-pointer, looking very frustrated. Gauteng trying to get the ball up the floor. Pumla being run down. Nice banker shot there by the Gauteng number 15. Umabasa, she gets back on defense, leisurely I should say. Turnover again by the Gauteng team. The intensity of this Gauteng team not really showing that they want to win this final game, and the score reflects that. Second quarter's end, 43-27, Limpopo in the lead. They've definitely stretched the lead at this halftime point, and Gauteng needs to devise a strategy. As we look at the score sheet, the attempts made by Gauteng are even more than those by Limpopo, but the score really reflects that. We join the game in the third quarter. Just over 4 minutes left. Limpopo leading 50-39. They get a drive into the lane, and number 7 scores a basket. She's got 7 points in the third quarter of this game. A steal again. That was a backcourt there. You heard the crowd just sighing to the referee to call that, and Gauteng makes up for the defensive lapse of Limpopo. We see Gauteng trying to apply their defensive pressure right now, but it's not working. As Limpopo have got girls that just handle the ball really well, and they can run all day long. Their fitness level is of a high standard. Gauteng swinging the ball around, trying to get a shot in, and they do that. Third quarter's ended 58-44. Limpopo still in the lead. No three-point attempts. Is surprising because the game has been so fast-paced. Every team just running fast breaks. Limpopo pushing the ball up the floor right now. They're getting easy baskets all the time. What is going on in the Gauteng coach's mind at this point? Having a difficulty setting up because the pressure of the defense for Limpopo is just on. Pumla being called for a travel there, and the basket doesn't count. She gets it in the middle of the key. Nice dish to the inside, and it's good. Brings the score to 46 for Gauteng. And Florence sitting on 8 points. Ooh, good handles. Pumla got a shot up. It's good. Gauteng now making a comeback. 12 points behind the lead of Limpopo, and 12 points for Pumla. Gets a basket there. Florence bringing her girls back. Limpopo just look run down and tired. They've been playing full court pressure this whole game, and it's taken a toll on their offense and defense. As Pumla makes another basket to bring her score total to 14. Drive. puts up the ball. These Limpopo girls are masters at making baskets under pressure. Masters at making baskets with defensive pressure in their face. Nice spin move inside by the Gauteng number 10, Pumla. She's really playing a role as a captain, spurring her team on right now. She has the ball, pushing it up the floor. Finds the loose man in the left wing of the court who makes a fast break layup. Gauteng drawing closer and closer to the score of Limpopo. Now they are applying the full court pressure. She just lets the ball go. A timeout is needed by Limpopo. Most of all because the team just needs a rest and they need to get up some strategy. Gauteng's now 5 points behind Limpopo's lead. Fourth quarter, and then number 15, Mabasa makes a basket to bring them within 3. This is the fourth quarter. It's almost the end of the game, and the number 4 has been so silent for this third and fourth quarter. However, they do regroup and they make a basket. Pumla pushing the ball up the floor. Gauteng just 5 points behind Limpopo's lead, number 15. Oh my goodness, in the depth of crunch, nails a three-pointer. Mabasa has been the key factor in this fourth quarter for Gauteng. The game is over. Crowds rampage the wooden floor as they rejoice for Limpopo's victory, which has been well-deserved, I should say. And Gauteng right now just basically feeling disappointed. A good show at the end of this game, but it's a case of too little, too late. Limpopo winning the game 67-65. Gauteng must really feel beat at this point. They've pulled up their socks. Look at the number of attempts made in this game. No defense whatsoever. At the end of the day, a good performance by Limpopo, winning this final.
Just want to say thanks to the Gauteng team. They are a good team, but this year it's our year. I think last year we lost 2 games to them, and they are a good team. Even now they've got good players, but today we were well prepared. We knew we were going to beat them. My team, it's fit. They can run. I know them. They can run the court whole 40 minutes non-stop. I know them. That's our strength. That's why we move the ball fast and we try and catch the defense unaware, so that we get baskets quickly and then open up a lead.
Next week, we continue to bring the best rising talent from the Engen Interprovincial Championships held in Bloemfontein. Limpopo girls team are the new champs. Next, we turn our attention to the guys. We've got all the highs and lows of all the slamming action from the boys' semi-finals. Don't forget to contact us with all the news from you. The 4-1 in today's game plan. Get ready to burn down to house with fat basketball action from the Engen 18 and under Interprovincial Championships. It's all the action from the boys' semi-finals as Gauteng take on KZN and Western Cape get in Limpopo's faces. Let's get ready to rumble! First up, news from around the country. The NPA Festival moved to East London recently for the next round of Fun in the Sun. As always, basketball was showcased with teams from the area competing not only against one another, but also in the hopes that national selectors might get their game. This time it was the turn of an EP under-20 side to duke it out against the Buffalo City men's under-20 team.
I'm very excited about the match, and we have to play hard against them, and I'm very excited about it.
We played against these guys. We beat them every time. Just have to focus on the game. Everything's going to be all right. Play as a team. That's the best thing.
Although the basketball at the NPA Festival is more exhibition than serious match, nobody had told that to the EP men's team in white. They were out to prove that EP basketball needs some serious props. They walked all over the Buffalo City men's under-20s with imperious offense and stringent defense, walking out 41-17 winners. Captain Brian Magwao was modest of his team achievements.
First time I trust the team. I trust the team because they believe in themselves. You got to believe in yourself. If you don't, no one else will.